Yeah, it's like Hawaii plus 12 or the minus 12.
Hawaii is it's basically the opposite of me. So
Oh,
it's like minus 12, I guess. Yeah, it's like way in the past.
that's like a entire fucking day. Oh, I gotta tell you, by the way, about my strategy when it comes to keeping your PR streak.
But you just
So I
fail
have
a lot.
25.
Okay. Yeah.
I have no PR, personal record, officially.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I have 25. No, I'm going to my 25th in a few weeks. Oh shit, I have two competitions coming up. Oh, yeah, I didn't know that.
Nice.
Okay, but 25 competitions after this one, which is in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Uh, and so my streak right now, my PR streak is 24. Yeah, because that's all the competitions I have. Because I've beaten one PR every competition since I started. And
Okay.
my strategy for that is I do in the beginning I did like just a few events. Then I added a few events. Like in the beginning I didn't really care, but I just randomly beat my PRs. Then I realized that I have like a PR streak of like 12, 13. I was like, oh, I'm gonna keep this. So I I I I did not do blind for a while, and I did not do Megaminx for a while or clock. But then I started doing them,
It's probably yeah, that's a
and
good
then I
strategy.
and then I started beating PRs, and then I started doing blind. So I beat my PRs in the last three competitions or four competitions. And then like now I actually don't know. I don't really know what I can beat.
Right.
I could probably beat. I could probably get a three blind win, but that's very unlikely because I always mess up. Maybe I should try doing 7x7. No, I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say that because right now I don't even have a 7x7 time. So I'm gonna save that so that when I feel like now I can I'm probably not gonna beat the PR.
Then you can just do
Let's get a
seven.
seven. Yeah, let's get a 7x7 single.
Just
And
get a
I'll have
single. Jeez,
kept my
that's
PR
a
streak.
pretty safe backup. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna keep that. I also have a 529 6x6 single, so that's pretty easy to beat.
Yeah.
And then feet probably.
Feet. I think
I
I.
have a 143 single and a 206 average.
Right, that's pretty, easy enough.
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna be square one skewed. Well, skewed probably if I just started practicing because I have a 772 average. I don't really practice because it's really boring, but I could beat it. Like
Seven.
everything else, like
That would be
two
hard
through
for me
five.
personally. I don't do Cube.
I don't know. I've basically peaked in 2 through 5 though, so like I shouldn't.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure. I think my streak is every comp except one, like in the middle. So I have a bad streak right now.
Oh,
I
that sucks.
just didn't get any PRs right after Worlds.
Hmm. This is like our rival school, and like here, like a lot of their like students are doing these events on Facebook and just name them X and then invite everyone. And I don't really know what the fuck's going on. If they
Okay.
have some kind of uh, oh okay. So I asked my friend who goes to that school like, what's these kinds of events that you invite? And he says like, oh, it's some kind of challenge thing. We're getting points for everyone who says they're gonna come. So like everyone do this. And I just say that I'm gonna come to every one of them. I'm giving everyone points.
Okay. Yeah. That works. I just want to say, I wasn't recording your audio until about 5 minutes ago. I realized, or like I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So I think I don't know what we were talking about, but it was like not long before the PR streak thing.
Oh,
But that's fine. That's fine. Um, but we can we can just we can just you can talk about the fundraiser thing again if you want.
of course. Oh my god.
If you have anything you feel like saying about that.
Uh, yeah. To sum it up, you doing it,
Mm-hmm.
justifiable. Me doing it, not so justifiable. But in general, no fundraiser is really that justifiable if it's not for a really good cause.
Yeah.
So, but like, keep doing fundraisers if you want to. I don't really care. I just won't donate to them.
I mean, yeah, that's a pretty admirable approach.
Yeah, but also like one thing to mention is that in 2017 I was 16 years old. I didn't have that much like self-awareness, social self-awareness either. It
Mm-hmm.
was like for me to do something like that. I wasn't aware that what I was doing really. Like I was aware. It wasn't meant to be that like that seriously, but still, I kind of thought that it would work because of my lack of awareness, self-awareness. Yeah, what I'm saying, like most people when they're like 13, 14, 15, they don't really know what the fuck they're doing, and they realize what the fuck they were doing when they turn 18, 19, 20.
Yeah. Uh, yeah, I don't think there's a problem with really anyone making a fundraiser because if it's truly something that they don't deserve, then they just won't get the money. So it's fine.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah, like, yeah, like if I would have deserved to go, I would have gotten the money to go. Also, I think one contributing factor to why they donated to you and not to me is because you live so far away. It's
Oh
like,
yeah.
they were like, oh, he lives in New Zealand. That's very far away from France. Um, Sweden is quite close to France. This guy who's from New Zealand can beat world records or become world champion. This guy from Sweden can't do shit. Like, of course, they would rather donate to yours rather than to mine.
Yeah.
And you know Tyler, the Creator?
Yes.
Here's a line from one of his songs, probably. Cut it out. I said I didn't want no goddamn lettuce. I don't want that shit. I don't want your goddamn lettuce. And then in another song, it's my eyes are green. I eat my veggies.
Okay.
Ja.
Those are some good
Contradictory
lyrics.
or huh?
Good lyrics.
Oh yeah, good lyrics. Oh, by the way,
Yeah.
this is something that is very very like, interesting regarding the Cuban community. Politics.
Politics. Really?
Politics. Yeah, like
Got it.
haven't you seen all the discussion?
Yeah, I've seen
It's
some
really-
politics polls in CF.
Some,
I've seen a lot.
like a lot of them, and I stand for probably half of them.
Oh yeah, probably. Do you think they should be in Cyoubx's friends or not?
Yeah, I think censoring is bad. I think that people need to learn about politics, like
Yeah.
because like learn how to meet people with arguments.
Yeah.
Like if you just avoid like people who get really butthurt about us discussing politics, like if we discuss politics and like probably very civil way, like we're probably calling each other fucking idiots from time to time, but like um we're not killing each other. You get what I'm saying?
That's true.
I think that shouldn't be censored. We were talking about trans thingy in a Discord server. We were in this room, open mic thing. It's like a singing server. And we were talking. Like it was just we were just hanging out. When no one was singing, we were just hanging out talking. And then we just started talking about I think trans issues. If I remember correctly. No, fuck, wait. We talked about abortion.
It's completely different, but yeah, go on.
It's really different. It's just, I know, it's just that I usually discuss trans issues also. So
Okay.
we discussed abortion. And my stance is that it should be illegal in most cases. And the person I was talking to thought that it should be like legal in all cases. It was like, sure, we weren't attacking each other. We were just having a civil discussion. We were just discussing. We were stating our points of view. We were respectful, as it should be. And then there's this guy who comes in who has like a mod role. It's like, stop talking. You're just making everyone mad. You're just like, what the fuck? Like now you're the one that starts this kind of. You're just starting a conflict.
Right.
We're just talking. It's like, oh, stop. I know what's gonna happen. We've been talking for like 30 minutes and nothing's happened. What's your point? And that was like, and it still kept going. Is there any like English or like American English or Australian show where they just eat a lot of food?
But they just eat a lot of food.
Yeah, like basically what they do is that they go around and they eat a lot of food. Yeah, that counts.
I don't know. Probably. I don't watch much TV like that.
In Sweden, there's this YouTube channel called Matkoma, which means food coma. Like after you've eaten a lot of food, like you fall into this coma kind of thing. Anyways,
it's like a mukbang.
Basically, but they eat a lot of food. I'm talking a lot of food. Like they
like epic meal time.
Yeah, totally randomly be like, oh, let's just eat 11,000 calories.
That sounds healthy.
The fun part is that they're not even fat at all. That I want their workout routine because if I did their workout routine, then I would probably be very slim. Or I could start eating like them.
I'm already very slim. I don't know if it's because I don't eat a lot, but that's probably the reason.
Oh yeah.
I'm not trying to be slim. I just am.
Yeah. No, I'm not trying to be fat. I just.
Jesus Christ.
There are probably people who want to be fat.
Oh yeah, no. There are those people who.
The fat acceptance movement. I forgot.
No, but there are those people who are like 800 pounds who are purposely trying to get even fatter than that.
But like, and I get being heavy because of like muscles if you work out.
Yeah.
But like, purposely eating a lot of shit just so you gain weight, and become fat.
Yes, it's definitely.
That's
strange.
never been my. I've weighed 200 pounds now for a while. And I mean, that's just
200 pounds.
I don't know.
You look like less than that, in my opinion. Just saying.
My face looks less than that, but like my stomach says otherwise. That's like
okay.
Oh my God. It's just like But like that's so bad because I have ADHD, and like I used to take medication for it like previously. I don't anymore. Uh, and fuck, what was things?
You were talking about ADHD, and then you got
Oh,
distracted.
so yeah, that medicine made me gain a lot of weight, and then after that, I just haven't been able to lose it.
Okay.
And then I fall into periods where I just don't care.
You just don't care about your weight, and you just eat, or
Yeah, and then I just realized that, oh fuck, I should probably not eat this much. I should probably just lose some weight.
okay.
And I'm kind of that kind of period now where I need to lose weight.
So you want to lose weight right now?
Yeah, I want to lose weight all the time, but I just lose motivation and then feel like, oh, I should just eat because food is good for you.
Okay. I'm just
That's
wondering, do you
how the
exercise
mind works.
or anything like that? Okay.
I try to go for walks or like run. I don't exercise every day. Oh, you know Helmer?
Yeah.
His birthday is tomorrow.
Oh, congratulations to
He's
him.
17.
17. Wow. Congrats on getting older.
He's like he looks 13.
Yeah, I thought he was probably about 14. But I don't know. I think I rush all my solves at home. I mean,
You
yeah.
rush your souls also?
Yeah, for three
Yeah, I try
lines,
to rush them too.
my success rate's like 40%, which I would say is quite bad because I'm just rushing
Yeah,
every
that's very
solve.
bad.
Yeah.
What's mine? Mine is, oh fuck, I deleted all my solves. So my 4 solves right now, all of them are gaps.
Okay.
The first one, I was an M slice from solve. That was very, very sad.
Yeah.
The second one, I had 2 flip edges. Third one is just fucked up. And the fourth one, all the edges were fucked up, but I solved all the corners.
That's a start.
But all of them were like 2 minutes, 2:30, like around there.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say I averaged like 2:30. So we've had a mass immigration.
Yeah.
So there's this very, very racist party who wants mass immigration, like wants to kick out all the immigrants.
Every last, like,
Yeah, and we want
non-Swedish
to.
person.
Yeah, basically. And then you move a bit to the left, and you get where I stand. We should control the borders. We should still let in like by our capacity. Like if we can let in a few more, then let's do that. If we can't, we shouldn't. Both sides are weird. Like we shouldn't send people back home to their countries just because of their background. Just because
Oh yeah.
we shouldn't go and get them either. Like some of my opinions are like I'm a rightist conservative. Just like overall, I would identify as a like right-wing conservative. But like I want like we should have a lot higher climate goals. Like we should like climate is very important, and a lot of people on my side of the spectrum, they don't really care that much about the environment. And then a few of my opinions, like a lot of my opinions, are just like quite neutral. Like, oh, but we shouldn't do this way too much. Like, you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
But then there's abortion, where I think it should basically be forbidden. It's like I have a lot of like weird different opinions. Like you can't really place me anywhere. People think I'm a far right extremist just because of my views on abortion. But really, I'm not a far right extremist in any sense.
I just want to say, I thought you were, like, before this interview, I thought you were definitely left wing.
I was previously. I was very left wing, so I think you're not too far off.
Okay.
I've gone through some changes in the last year
Yeah.
because I started thinking like what are my opinions really?
Yeah.
Like I feel like I was just really affected by my family, who's very leftist, but I'm really not leftist.
So really,
I used to be a liberal.
you're
I used to be a
rebelling.
liberal. And no,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say so. I would say that I just conformed before, and now I feel like I found myself. It's like I used to be liberal. My family is socialist, and then I joined the socialist party, like one of the socialist parties, and then
Okay.
I feel, like I learned a lot more about it. Like I I was told what was right and what was not, and then I felt like, oh shit, this might not be what I actually believe.
So you started questioning yourself.
Yeah, yeah. And then I joined the moderate party. The center party. It's like a liberal green party, and then I joined the moderate party, which is like more like a workers' party. And now I'm in the Christian Democrats, which care more about family and like people like they're close to the moderate party. They're just more for the welfare system and more for the importance of families. And I never really had a good family that stuck together because my parents, they separated when I was like 4, and they both had like addictions to drugs and alcohol when I was little, and so I usually was taken care of by my grandparents, and then I
Okay.
was put in a foster home because my parents couldn't take care of me. I lived there for 8 years, so now I moved back to my mom because like 3 years ago because she's clean. Um, I wouldn't say that my mind is that not fucked up. You know what I mean? Like I'd say that my
Mm-hmm.
mind is pretty fucked up. So I really do identify with that um, importance of families, the core family. Like it's a very important concept, and I think that most people don't really realize that it's really more complicated than you might want to believe. You need that kind of sense of comfort when growing up.
Yeah. Okay.
You need to be able to live in a house with your mom and dad, or mom and mom, or dad and dad. I don't really fucking care, but like just two parents loving and caring.
Yeah.
And then in a house or in like a nice apartment, like with siblings, just grow up. Like you need that more
Yeah.
than you actually want to do.
Wait, just a quick question.
No,
What if it's a single parent? Because just because you said like you need two parents. I don't know.
or
I just felt like asking that.
you don't absolutely need two parents. Like the the main goal is to not be a single parent.
Yeah, I mean most
Like
people don't
like
want that, but
you definitely no, yeah, of course you don't want that. What I'm saying is that we should do everything we can to prevent that from happening. I'm
okay.
saying like of course there will be single parents, and that's okay. I don't like,
You
of
can't
course
really like argue against
shit
it
happens,
because people are going to be single parents
Yeah,
no matter what.
like shit happens. They should get support from the state.
Yeah.
But the main goal and what I think is best for an individual is to have a family. There will be these cases where they really couldn't do anything about it. Their partner left them. They should be able to get support.
Yeah.
I don't think that they should be left alone. That's also why I switched from the moderate party to the Christian Democrats, because Christian Democrats care more about the welfare system and its importance, while the moderate party, they're more about the money part. Like but we should make as much money as possible because capitalism is good, and I like capitalism. A lot of good things have come from capitalism, but like you gotta have some sort of sense in your mind. There are people that are gonna get a shitty life if you run this country. Like most people want schools to cost. In Sweden, that's a part of the welfare system, that you should be able to get healthcare, schooling, and everything. I don't pay anything to go to the school. I don't pay anything.
So you don't pay anything
It's
for
paid.
uni?
No, nothing. It's tuition fees. Everything is covered by taxes, and like we have quite high taxes, and I think they should be lowered because like they are a bit too high and are spent on, in some cases, very weird things, and they can be lowered. But we should still have at least like 25% because I think that like I'm thankful that I can go to a school without having to pay for it, because like then really if this didn't exist, like there really would be segregation by class, because then people with money would be educated and people without money wouldn't be. So that would really cause segregation in the society. Like, but I don't think education is a right or healthcare is a right. I think it's good that it exists. Absolutely. I think it's very important that it exists, and it should be funded by the government. However, to say that it's a right is saying that you have the right to someone else's time. And you don't have the right to someone else's time. I don't have the right to the doctor's time. The doctor could just walk out the room. Like, I don't have the right to anybody's labor. But this is definitely a good system that I support. What the fuck?
What was that noise?
I saw him send me something on Snapchat, right?
Sick.
Oh, that's one of my friends. It's like, bro, this fucking road, yeah. She said she was walking to school or something. But bro, I've been there. That road is long.
Right. Okay.
Wait, what the fuck? This is really really funny. What the fuck? There's this picture on a door with like an open side and then like a non-lit open side. And it says closed because the barber is in prison. Opens again in a month.
Okay.